The decorative stitches on the Pfaff Passport 3.0 are quite pretty stitched out. So I always recommend to my students is take a little time to stitch out all your decorative stitches so you really know how big they are. Maybe try them at different widths and different lengths. So I've just gone ahead and picked stitch number 38. Double check that I've got the right foot on. I'm going to just leave the foot on that I've got right here. But as I start to stitch, usually about 3 or 4 inches is about what you would have to really get the idea of what this looks like. And as I stitch, if I want it to not have half of a stitch, see how this one just has a half of a leaf? What I want to do is stop, touch the immediate tie-off button, and then as I get going down the row, what I can do is as I get close to where I want to stop, is touch the reverse button. When I get there, it will finish the pattern to wherever the last stitch is in that design, and then stop sewing. So my foot is actually still on the foot control right now. So I'll lift it off and then touch the thread snips. So you can see how fun those stitches look stitched out. When you have a decorative stitch, like a variegated thread, they're going to look completely different. If you adjust the width, if you make them longer, if you make them shorter, they're going to change as you go. Here, let's do one more. How about 86? We'll check the foot. Yep, I've got a foot that will work. And as you can see, I like to just run the presser foot right next to the last stitch that I have. Of course, remember your seam guide could go into this side here. I'm going to stop, touch the immediate tie-off button on. And then as I kind of get started here, let's do one more flower. I'll touch the reverse button one time and then just let it finish. It's nice to not to have to think about this. Now remember, as you're sewing, you do have your start-stop button. So if you don't want to even step on your foot control, just hit this while we're doing all the stitches. Now your stitches will always turn out super smooth if you do add a little stabilizer to the back. I just have one layer of tearaway underneath my fabric. That's usually enough to support the decorative stitches. So give them a try, use them in places that you might not, but definitely take some time to stitch those out. That is your homework now that you've gotten to this video, to check out all the cool stitches that you have built into this machine.